going to be a 5-minute AMRAP, or as many rounds as possible in those 5 minutes. It's going to consist of 3 different exercises. Each one's going to have a different rep scheme. So the first one is going to be a set of 5. It's going to be burpees over the ball with a press. And you can do this, I'm using the kettlebell. You can use medicine ball, you can even use dumbbells. But it's going to be 5 where you squat down, hands down, control all the way flat, pop back up, extend over, and then go to the other side, lift up, and keep going. 5 of those. And then after the 5 of those, then you're going to go on the ground and you're going to do V-ups. So to do the V-ups, there's a couple different versions. You can lay flat, hands out, bring your feet and your hands up together. Or you can bring your feet up first and lift them up there. Or if you need to, you can even go singles, one at a time as well. We're going to do 10 of those. So it's 5 burpees with the lifts, 10 V-ups, and then we're going to do 15 sit-throughs. So what you want to do is get into this bear crawl position where your elbows, wrists, and shoulders are all stacked, and your knees are over your hips. And you want to lift your knees up, and you're going to kind of support yourself up on one arm, kicking that opposite leg through, and then you're just going to keep switching back and forth, trying to keep your hips low as you're rotating so you're not coming up in the air, and then trying to keep your arm nice and close to your body so you're not leaning far away. So you're going to alternate back and forth, 15 of those. Once you're done with your 15, go back to your 5 and just keep repeating as many rounds as you can in the 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes and go. Me too. All right, good job. And the idea with AMRAPs or things like this where you're going for time is you could push yourself and find where your line is, where maybe you go really hard at first, but then you start slowing down towards the end. So maybe slow down a little bit in the beginning, pace yourself, pick it up in the middle, or you can pay attention to the time. Maybe say the first minute, I'm gonna go really hard. Second minute, maybe a little bit slower. Third minute, back to hard. And you can kind of push your pace while keeping good form. Again, it's working cardio, so you wanna control that breathing all the way from the beginning. Catch it when you can. So maybe in the transition from one exercise to the next, a couple big deep breaths to get yourself back and lower that heart rate a little bit. Or if it's an exercise that's a little bit easier for you to really focus on that breathing. But, and you can do this time however long you want, 5, 10, 15, less. But the numbers of reps are pretty low, but the accumulated reps is what gets you. So keep thinking about good form, controlling your breathing, and pushing yourself. But good job.